Hello, hello. Welcome to JB kicked himself out before the show started.
Well, you know, sometimes things happen on accident.
How's everyone doing in the YouTube lands tonight? We got AK already in the house. Hello.
Hola.
Oh yeah, we got You gonna kick yourself out again?
Look, he did it again. Son of a bitch.
This is abuse. This is elder abuse.
Well, if you mean the
You're
opposite,
like 20 years younger than me. That's not elder abuse.
I was gonna say it's the opposite. It's like
Child
the
abuse.
elders abusing the child.
That is. You're young enough to
Child
be
abuse.
a kid, dude.
Yeah, true.
Be your daddy. Although I've never been to Tennessee, so it's probably not the case. But
It's not bad in Tennessee. A lot of trees.
has your mother ever visited Texas? Then it could have happened. I'm just saying. It could have.
No, my mother has actually been to Texas.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's with the dark room going on back there? You got
my lights are out. My lights went out on these 3 shelves, and now I got to replace them. They crapped out on me, and I don't want to replace them yet because it's an incredible pain in the ass to replace the lights on these shelves.
No.
So I have not done it yet. So all the rest of my light, these 2 shelves work, and then the lights I've got up top work, but the one on the 3 directly behind me, the lights went out. So, and it's just I just don't want to do it, man, because I got to take all the figures off and pull out the shelves and take all the old lights off and put up new. It's like a whole day thing, and I just don't have time to do it right now.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's not going to be fun when I finally do it. So, anyway.
If you don't take everything out, it's just not possible.
I mean, I have to take it. If I don't take everything out, then as soon as I move the shelves, everything's going to fall.
Right. It's going to be like dominoes.
Yeah. It's just, oh God, I don't want to do it. And I could, you know, I've been working on my big toy lately, and I'm going to be doing that all day tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff to do to it, so I just don't have time to do this one. So,
Come on.
so it just ain't going to happen anytime soon. So what's up? What's up, Darth? Darth.
Darth's in the house. Party on, Darth.
Well,
We got.
I've always
I was pulling Deku out of the Total Anime figures from.
You're pulling your dick out? Is that what?
I thought that's what he said at first.
That's what the JB.
He's looking down. And he's like, I don't know.
JB, what are you doing, man?
No,
that going like it's right here.
No, he's not. No, he's not pulling it out because he only likes 6-inch. He doesn't like 1/18 scale. So
I looked up. It's like his arm was sitting there going like.
No, I was trying to put
The
figure.
Jaguar figures are pretty nice.
you just now were opening that thing? Haven't you had that for like 2 weeks?
What, Deku? Yeah.
Why are you waiting to open it for 2 weeks?
I got shit I've had for over.
Me as I sit here and
Years.
judge and still have shit in a pile in the corner that I haven't opened in months.
I got stuff I haven't opened in 2 years.
Oh,
Or 3.
I got stuff, dude. I got stuff that sometimes I just like, I don't want to open it. You know what? It'll look good on my wall. And so I just stick the whole thing on the wall. That's how I ended up with a lot of the stuff
That's
that I've
been
got
in the
on
box.
the walls.
That's been in the box since probably before JB's daddy was born.
Yeah. I've got stuff on my walls that's from before JB was born that, like, I always intended to originally open, and have a space for it, you know? A bunch of the Marvel superheroes and X-Men, the Toy Biz stuff from like 90 to 94, which is older than JB. And I always intended to open it up and create a section in the room for that older Toy Biz stuff. Just never did. And I finally got to the point I was like, I'll just hang it on the wall as it is. Use it as wallpaper. So
I'm surprised, Matt, you're using your tag name Never Enough Ammo instead of Geek Fusion.
Shut the fuck up. Actually, I don't give a shit anymore.
I noticed.
I don't know. I changed it, and I changed it for chat, and now I don't remember.
Because I thought it was weird. Like, okay, where's the geek? Where's the fusion part in the intro? All I saw was the collector.
Yeah. I don't know. I fucking forgot to change it from doing shows on my other channel last night.
Oh. I guess I'll go first.
There you go. Is that better for you?
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
But I guess I'll go first. I got.
Nobody asked you to talk, did they?
No.
He just what do you to take? Dude, you don't even have a computer. You don't even bother to put this on your channel.
Yeah.
You're like, I guess I'll go first. What the hell? Don't we got a judging JB to do today or something?
No.
No? Son of a bitch. I thought we did.
No, not today. Although you could judge my videos,
Didn't you post some video for us to look at and judge?
I did, yes. I sent it to you on the group chat.
What's with this 1 minute review crap? Turn that into a short. Why are you putting that on YouTube?
I don't know. I was just want to do something different.
What about the ED Star Ninja? I'm not sure what that is. What is ED Star?
Ed Star Ninja, the Ed Star.
Ooh, Toy Blocks. I like that fucking channel name. I don't know why. Does he collect Legos?
Oh, welcome. I got.
Oh yeah, I got my stuff I got this week is McFarlane, so.
Ed Star Ninjas.
So you got nothing of value this week, is that?
Not yet. I've got the
more. Good. They're bigger scale than what we collect. The Ed Stars, I found them.
Oh.
Sure.
What is it? What are we talking about?
The ninja figures that was in the question in the chat. The Ed Star Ninjas.
Ed Star Ninjas. I've not heard of these. 1/6 scale.
Yeah, they're bigger scale than what we collect, and
those are big boys.
But they look good though. Oh, they said they got 1/12 scale too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. 1/12 scale items. Ed Star.
Look at the right thing, Jared. God damn.
I know. Hey.
My job tonight is just to give everybody shit.
Hey, here we go. This goes to the fuck. Get it right.
Mr. Y.
That's like LeBron James.
That's racist. That's racist.
Yes, it is. Dude. That's he's like one of the most famous meme guys on the internet. Do you not know this guy?
How do you not know that dude?
No, I don't know who it is.
Oh my god! So he just goes to LeBron James. Is that the only black person you know?
No, I know a few, but
you've never met a black person in real life, have you?
I've had some friends who are black.
Friends. What are their names?
Elijah, and then there's a few more I know.
That just sounds like you made that shit up.
Nope. Met them in high school.
1/6 scale. I mean 1/12 scale ninjas. These look pretty cool. I don't know anything about them. This is the first I've heard of them. They're kind of like Mezco style.
What's the price point on them?
I would assume that's like
$30.
I would assume that's like a down
that's probably
payment.
the deposit. Yeah.
Yeah, deposit. Don't see the full price.
What's up, Tony?
Hey.
Tony!
What's up, Tom? Yeah, I don't know nothing about them, but they look pretty cool. I assume these are the base bodies that's underneath the clothing.
Are now what scale of 112 are they? Are they like true 112 scale? Does it say what their actual like height is?
No,
I bet it's
don't.
like Storm Collectibles. It's 7
Oh,
7 inches, but they say it's 1.
It's
No,
those things like were issues like with the Red Sonja coming out, the one that says from Epic, or the one that's coming out, Boss Fights for Red Sonja. It's 112 scale. It's like when I got the idiot on Facebook. It's like, oh, they're 112 scale. They're look. Yes, I can read, dumbass.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
understand
know
what 112 scale means, but we know 112 scale covers everything from like 5.5 inches all the way up to 6.5 inches.
Oh, here we go.
Because Figma calls all their stuff 112 scale, and Figma makes sub 6-inch tall figures. SH Figure Arts is right at 6 inches, so is a lot of the other import stuff.
There we go.
Mezco is probably the biggest one at like pretty damn close to 6.5 inch.
Oh, here it is. They're $57 full price.
Okay.
Ninjas. I don't know much about them, so they're cool. Look cool. Yeah, the SH Figure is true 112 scale. Yeah, something like that. Of course, that's not always true on their stuff too, though. Some of their stuff varies.
SH Figure Arts had been true 112 scale for a long time, and then they started dropping figures this last year, like so the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 figures and things like that are right on par with Marvel Legends. So I don't know if they've just adjusted. I don't think they're adjusting their whole line. I think they're adjusting their certain IP to make it fit in better with other figures. Like I think they're adjusting their Star Wars, and because I've seen some of the height scales on like the new Star Wars figures they got coming out. They got Ben Kenobi, they got Han Solo, they got Anakin, they got all these, and those are all around the 6.5 inch scale. So I think they're adjusting anything that's like an American IP to fit in better with other American toys. Because for a long time they've always made stuff that was true 6-inch scale, and it just really looks weird when you have an SH Figure Art, which I do. Like an SH Figure Art's Captain America next to a Marvel Legends Captain America, and you're like, these two things are not the same. So I think they've started adjusting their heights, which good for them. They should. I mean, especially when you've got a line. So like when you've got a line like Marvel Legends, the #1 largest, biggest, best-selling line for, in this case, Marvel's IP. Anybody else who makes it, whether it's Mezco, SH Figure Arts, Mafex, whoever, right? You should make your stuff to fit in with those, because that's what most people are going to have in their collection. Same thing with Star Wars. Whatever Hasbro's doing, that's what if you're going to make import stuff, you should be making it to work in with a Hasbro Star Wars Black Series collection or whatever it is. So yeah, I don't know. Like that's what Haya does with G.I. Joe, right? Like Haya does that because they match it up with what of course there's just not 3 3/4, 4-inch scale, right? To match any modern G.I. Joes, 1/18 scale G.I. Joes. So I don't know, whatever. So
I have not seen the 112 scale Chinook.
Sorry. I clicked on your bullshit, and that loud ass shit came through my speaker. Fuck. The hell was that? What kind of music is that?
Hey, it was the only kind of music I could find that was not copyrighted, okay?
Mm-hmm. We'll both have a strike tomorrow, man.
Mm-hmm.
No, I looked through a list of copyright music, and I found the one y'all used for your intros, and underneath that was that music right
there. You
there.
ain't found my intro music.
No, I found Matt, the one he uses. Mats.
You said
That's what I'm
y'all's
saying.
intro music.
Yeah, I meant
You
say
have not
Mats. I
found
found-
my intro music because it was originally composed by my buddy Brad, who does the comic book unboxing.
Yeah, I meant to say Mats. I didn't-
What you found was
Yes, that was the music I found. Then that one I used was underneath it in a place. So
I love that music. I don't know why. There is actually some pretty damn good music listed in all that YouTube stuff that you can get for free. There's some good stuff in there. Although I think I'm going to change my intro. I'm going to use some of Leo's music because that stuff Leo's been putting together on his channel, and he's like, dude, anything you want, just use it. I was like, really? Cool. Because Leo's a friend of ours from my other channel who that's what he does. He makes music. That's like literally all he does. He's got 2 different channels, but he's making some great music, man. Making some cool stuff. And he's obsessed with the 80s, so a lot of his stuff has a very 80s vibe. He puts a lot of synthesizer and stuff like that in a lot of his stuff. So, pretty cool stuff. Anyway, sorry.
Good for life in the house.
What's up, Sith? What the hell is this, JB?
Well, you were going to pull out some toys. Like,
Well, now I want to see what this crap is. What is this 1 minute review thing?
yeah,
You need to put that as a short, dude.
I do, but 9 times out of 10, it don't really reach nobody half the time. It's like YouTube. I post some shorts, it'll reach people, and some of them won't. So I just figured do a quick speed review. Just run through it all.
Why did they have to screw up that figure? Those are great colors and a great logo. Be a great option for Batman. They had to digitize it.
Well, it'll be more like the game. The figure, the look is actually based on the second Genesis model.
No, I get it. I just don't want it.
I like it personally. For me, I have a nostalgia for this game, so I'm fine with the way the figures look. I
First
don't.
of all, the game was awful, but
I enjoyed it. Okay, it's a guilty pleasure for me.
Sit for Life, I agree that Superman's great, and I just paid the balance on my Captain Marvel as well.
Yeah, if everybody wants to jam the Plastic Man, go ahead.
No.
no. All right, toys. Let me take
All
it.
right. So besides that Batman, of course, that I got right here, which is
You got the ugly Superman too.
no, I don't got that.
Okay.
Then I got this from GameStop, the Platinum Edition Shining Knight McFarlane figure.
Okay.
I got that. It was on.
What's going on?
It's
We're having technical difficulty.
Hey, most is getting customized. So
Sith for Life has a great question, and I want to respond to this. Is that digitized Superman the worst one yet for McFarlane? The worst Superman? No. And there's some really bad Superman figures. I don't have any of them because I had a couple and I got rid of them. It's not the worst Superman figure, no. But nothing in that line is the worst. Like, that's not the worst Batman figure. To this day, the worst Batman figure is still that the Batman.
Which one are you referring to? Are you referring to this one, Sith for Life, from this line, or are you referring to
He said Superman. He said Superman.
Oh, I know, but they're
The digitized version of Superman. Yeah, no, I would dare say that the Superman that digitized one came from is worse than the digitized one, because the digitizing of that crappy figure actually takes away some of what you notice about how bad that figure is, where it uses the super uber bulky body that looks ridiculous for Superman. What were they trying to do? Like, go for an Ed Brubaker look or something like that? I don't know what the hell they were doing with that.
Because I was thinking of this
Superman
one
body.
digitized. I was thinking of this one.
No, that's not the digital one. The digital one is anyway. But my opinion on the absolute worst figure McFarlane has ever done is still the Rebirth Batman. That thing is awful. It is an embarrassing figure. I did a whole video comparing, like, first of all, the upper body is all in scale with a Bucky cap figure with just really, really long legs and really, really wide birthing hips. It's a horrible figure. It's like the worst thing you can possibly imagine. I don't know about Superman. What's the worst Superman figure that McFarlane's ever done? I didn't have any of those. Any bad ones I got rid of.
I would say Hush is probably the worst.
Hush is pretty goddamn awful. Hush is pretty awful. It's a hideous face sculpt. He's using the Bizarro body. It's pretty damn bad. The best Supermans he's only done is Action Comics 1000, and then Superman with the Earth 2 body is really the only ones that he has done that I personally think is the best. He's done far more good Batman figures than he has Superman figures. Half the Superman figures he's done have not been good.
I mean, this is one of the best right here.
The best in Speeding Bullets.
Mm-hmm.
Speed Bullet, yeah. I like that one.
Because he didn't know it's Superman.
Yeah, I like that one too. But no, I like this one right here is my best McFarlane Superman. The Edge Cons 1000.
I got this on sale on Amazon for like $24.
Silverhawks.
This one is still the electric blue. Oh, so he's talking about this one. So you're saying, Set for Life, you're saying you prefer this one is the best, is what you're saying.
That's a good buck for Superman. That's why.
Yeah, that is a really good body. That's probably the best body for just a Superman he's done.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tracked that one down to get it.
It is a good Superman figure. Me and Matt are probably the only.
He's Todd being stupid Todd. That's prime example of a candidate to do a 2-pack.
This should have been a 2-pack Superman Red and Blue. I kind of wished it was.
Well, he could do a redo. He likes to redo things as 2-packs. Do freaking Red and Blue as 2-packs.
Oh, and it was when the leaks came out for Superman Red and Blue for this one and the red one. I thought, okay, it's going to be a 2-pack, but then it turned out to be part of a wave, which I don't mind it because honestly, I got to build my boy Plastic Man, so I don't care at all. It's fine.
Yeah, it would have been good if both of the figures were in the wave instead of one being a freaking gold platinum edition, fucking whatever the hell it was that was impossible to get a hold of.
The Chase figure, yeah.
The whole point was they were two, like you need both of them for the set. If you don't have both of them, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, Todd makes Troop Builders Chase figures.
Yeah, wow.
He's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I still really like this buck for Superman. It reminds me of a I don't know. It reminds me of a good 80s Superman. But
yeah, for like the Fusion one, Superman Batman is not that at all. And I do agree that the Atomic Skull 2-pack is probably the best Superman you're going to get because it's just the right Superman colors, the right tone of red, blues, and yellows that you need. And if you do, like I did, you cut the cape and trim it up, it actually looks a lot better when you trim off the sculpted curls, or if you trim them up, it looks good. I just wish he came with 2 fisted hands, though, and not a trigger finger hand. So, other than that,
speaking of McFarlane figures,
yeah,
I did a custom. Actually, what I did was I fixed up a kit bash that I had done a long time ago, and I finally took it back off the shelf where it had been collecting dust and decided to actually like make it look good. But I had done a head swap kit bash to make an like an angel figure like a long time ago, and I hadn't done anything. I painted the wings on it. That was the only thing I had ever done, and I finally went back and was like, you know what, I'm going to finish it up. So, but it's a McFarlane figure that I'm using as like a big bulky evil angel.
Oh, nice.
So this was originally the black and silver one, because remember it came in black and silver and blue and gold.
Mm-hmm.
So I repainted all the silver gold. The wings I had already done, although I did touch them up, and then I repainted the heads, the hair sculpt. So I pulled the hair off and then repainted it and glued it back on. I did all the, I don't know if you can see all the line work that I did on top of the gold, all that black lines, all on the gloves and on the chest piece. Those were all done with a Gundam marker. So I just finished that one today, which I think it looks way better in black and gold than it did with that shitty silver that he put on there. But I just finished that one today, so that one's pretty cool. I can put them back on my shelf now. I've been avoiding them. You know how you do, like, I do that all the time, where I'll take like a figure and I'll start to like half kit bash it to where I want it to be, and then I forget about it.
Dude, I got stuff that's been like in my whip box for probably 10 years. So, yes,
I do that shit all the time, and then I just like fucking forget, and I'll eventually stick it on the shelf. That's what I did with him. That's what I did with that Thanos figure that I had. Like, I just did a head swap and then stuck him on my shelf, and then I never went back and finished him. 2 years later, it's like, oh, maybe I should actually finish this guy. But I did that.
Yeah, I agree. So for like, this classic Superman looks more like Superboy grown up. I know Matt customized his to look more like a classic Superman. But
get all my high judge dreads in. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
those are fucking phenomenal, dude. These things look badass. The bad guys look the best, man. Mortis and Fear and Judge Fire look freaking sweet. But I got those in.
Is it as cool as the Mexican Riddler on a surfboard?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta decide which power effect I want on the tuning fork. He's got energy waves. He's got like lightning bolts coming off of it. And what's the other one? Like he's throwing rocks. I think I'm gonna do the lightning. I like the lightning one.
These things are fucking hella detailed, though. Like this Mortis dude right here, with all the bone stuff all over him, bone tail. Dude, these things look fantastic. For being as small as they are, dude, they got more detail on them than a lot of 1/12 scale figures. Did a great job on these.
Are you kidding me? I got the wrong hand out. I want a pointing hand for my dude. Okay. Oh man, the fabric is actually staining the figure.
the one thing I will say, it does kind of suck that for the Platinums of the Task Force wave is it's them in full red. So somebody actually called them the Cheetos wave.
Cheetos.
Yeah.
Which one?
The Task Force wave, the Batman I showed you.
The Platinum Cheetos flavor.
Yeah,
one.
Platinum versions. I was like, come on, this would have been a perfect opportunity for Todd to do the other characters of the game instead of doing recolors of the same ones.
He ain't gonna do that.
By the way, yes, JB is a Fuda.
I couldn't know how to pronounce it. Fuda?
Yes.
You don't know what that is.
No, I don't. I just took
He's
it.
pretending he doesn't. He totally does.
Guess what? Super 7's figures can't hold their own weapons because the arms are too loose.
Really?
They should be here tomorrow. I was hoping they'd be here today because I wanted to unbox them on the chat, but I'll just do a video on it, I guess. But I ordered, and I know I posted it in Toy Tubers last week or whenever the hell it was, but Super 7 on Big Bad Toy Store, they put on sale a pack of 15 Super 7 GI Joes for $40.
Yeah.
Which now their GI Joes are, 5 POA stuff, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't really care, but it is a scale that I collect. But the problem is they sell them for $20 a piece, and there's no way in hell those things are worth $20 a piece. However, at 15 of them for $40, that's $2.66 a piece. Now, okay, I'll buy the shit out of those for that. So, and they make good GI Joe filler for your shelf, even though they're not O-ring figures or anything.
Well, it's kind of put in mind of like some of the UK Action Force back in the day.
Yeah,
they were a mix of O-rings and 5 POA figures.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the 5 POA stuff. I'm just not going to pay $20 a piece for them. But at like under $3 a piece, hell yeah, why not?
That don't look too bad. It goes up like that. The soft goods like stain the body already. The arms have stains on. If I paid full price for this and this thing was stained up, I've been pissed. But I was never going to pay full price for this thing. Super 7 sucks. I don't know how they keep getting investors, but they do. That dude must be one hell of a shit talker on business dealings. So for all the people like saying like Super 7's failing, they make shitty toys, no doubt, but they're not failing as a company. They keep getting more and more license deals. They're getting like bankroll, but they do make shitty stuff.
I don't know. My thing is, I don't know anybody who collects their stuff.
But they have a lot of six fans.
I don't know anybody that actually, nobody that I know online collects their stuff. I mean, you got a couple of them, but you're not a
I'm not one of their like deep discounts.
I don't know anybody who actually buys their stuff. So, and I know people that buy all kinds of crazy crap. And I don't know anybody that buys Super 7. So, I don't know how they stay in business, but they do.
Well, they're getting their stuff in retail stores now, too.
Mm-hmm.
So
they've got their stuff. Down here, there is 3 places to get Super 7 stuff locally. Comic shops, like Quinn has some.
Yeah.
Occasionally, you will see them pop up at a Target. Occasionally. Although most of the stuff Target has is their reaction stuff. But occasionally, you'll see something. And then occasionally, I've seen some of their stuff pop up at Best Buy, of all places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Best Buy carries NECA and Super 7.
JB, I got to ask, why do you have tits on your screen?
I just noticed you put that on there.
I didn't do that.
Oh, so Jared.
Okay. I thought you did that because I'm like, well, I didn't do it.
No,
Jared's too busy opening things to do it, so that means you put tits on your screen. Okay,
no, I didn't.
I'm just checking.
Windhammer. Why is he called Windhammer when he's got a tuning fork? His wind fork wouldn't be too, or two.
Oop. I am.
What else did you get, JB?
That's all I got. That's just those 3 things. All I got for this week. I don't got anything else.
I did get.
I was fixing up this Batman one.
I got my Iron Grenadiers. I got 2 of these,
Nice.
which these things look fantastic. They did. I would be happy to just if I had an extra one of the gold distro heads. I'd be happy just sticking one of those gold distro heads on this. But I do like Pimp Daddy Testro. I'm not going to take the head off of it. I did not want that figure until a buddy of mine, my friend Brad does the comics. He wanted it, and I got it in hand. I was like, "Fuck, this thing looks good. I have to get one." I ended up ordering one. I got Alpine. He arrived. He's been missing for a good while on the roster. Like he's one of the core members of the cartoon, and he is the 133rd figure in the set. So it's been way overdue to get Alpine.
When are we going to get like a Lifeline?
I think he's in the works.
Is he? Can't remember.
Lifeline? Which one's Lifeline?
He's the one that looks like Crossfire from Marvel Legends. He's the medic.
Google search Lifeline classified.
I know we're getting Mainframe here. Right? Isn't Mainframe coming soon?
I'm just waiting for them to do a retro carded General Hawk. I'm waiting for.
I don't see him. I see people making customs of them, but I don't think we're getting Lifeline yet.
Lifeline, and then what's the dude in neon green and white? Is it Sci-Fi?
Maybe.
Sci-Fi? I gotta look that up. I think that's Sci-Fi. Right? No? Am I thinking about
they scored under the general. Oh, we'll check it out.
Yeah, that's Sci-Fi. The dude he's in neon green and like white. I want him. I don't think we've gotten a Sci-Fi yet. All right. Let's see. We do have toy news. What? A lot of toy news today. Well, depends on what you define as news. But we got stuff to talk about. I got stuff I want to show off.
Present. Share screen. I just want to show the guy's making a 1/12 scale Chinook helicopter.
Nice.
That's going to be huge. This is gigantic. And a Chinook would dwarf that.
Ben says, I like coming here because it makes me seem like I don't spend that much money on toys. Glad we can help. Okay, so Mezco's dropping their Deadpool and Wolverine Deluxe Edition, which looks pretty damn cool. If you give a crap about MCU / live action versions of figures, This one probably looks better than any of the other ones I've seen, and obviously comes with a nice amount of accessories. The only thing that I don't like about it is that they didn't make it to where you can take the sleeves off of him, which I think was a misstep. And I don't, given the way that Mezco does toys, I don't know how they would have done that, to be honest. You know what I mean? And made it where you can take the sleeves off. But I wish they would have found a way so that you could have both looks for Logan without having to have two different figures. You know what I mean?
They could probably like had stitched the arms up into a sleeve itself and had the peg out, but would cause a big. Would they have to do like a big shoulder socket?
Yeah.
But with the covers, though,
I mean, unless you just have swappable arms, you know what I mean? I guess that would be the other option. But I am glad you instead of having to get two different figures, you can get all the different heads. So right off the bat, you can have both looks for the head. You can have the unmasked or the masked or whatever you want to do right off the bat, which so far no other figures have done. However, the sleeve thing would have been a nice addition. Again, like I said, when you're dealing with cloth goods like this, I don't know how you do that without making it ridiculously expensive. But it would have been cool if they could have found a way. However, it looks, like I said, it looks really good. The head sculpt looks fantastic. It looks really damn good. I like it a lot. Like I said, I think it's the best one I have seen. I know SH Figure Arts got theirs coming out. We've got that import. What's the name of that company? I buy their stuff. Why am I blanking? ZD Toys. Theirs looked really good. However, it was just out of scale with everything else because those are 7-inch scale figures. That's the only downside to that one. Marvel Legends looks good, but this looks way better than Marvel Legends does. So I dig it, man. I forget what the price point is on this. It is $125. There you go.
That's the price tag
lowered. That's why it looks better than all the rest of them. It's $125 goddamn dollars.
Well,
as a big
on the Two-Bop Steady to finish up my metal Botto.
Oh, nice.
Actually, the store had 2 of these, and I got one for me and one for my buddy.
Darth says, "Do you prefer this one over the SH Figure Arts?" Yes, I do. I like this one better than the SH Figure Arts. However, the price tag on this one is a lot bigger than the SH Figure Arts one is. But yeah, I mean, being able to get both looks in one figure like that, I don't know. I like this. I've come a long way on Mezco. I'll be honest. I was not a fan of Mezco for a really long time. And that started to change here in the last couple of years. And I think a lot of the stuff they've done in the last couple of years have been really, really, really nice. A lot better than their older stuff. I've also, one of my biggest issues that I used to have with Mezco was all their figures, when you line them up next to, again, comparing them to what most people have, which is Marvel Legends, their figures were very short and stocky. And they've started to change that. And I first noticed that when I got my Bishop figure last year. And he's actually taller than most of my Marvel Legends by just a little bit, right? Which, honestly, he's about the same size as the Marvel Legends Bishop, which is a taller figure. It's a bigger buck. And he doesn't look stocky. And some of the other figures I've gotten, same thing. They don't look short and stocky. They've started to kind of stretch out their figures and go for a little bit of a slimmer look than they used to. And their figure heights have been put on par with Marvel Legends. So I think they're doing a better job. And I'm really, really coming around a lot on them as far as what they're doing. In the last couple of years, I think they've been doing some really, really good stuff. I like SH Figure Arts, don't get me wrong. I still, to this day, I have more SH Figure Arts in my collection than I do Mezco, because I've been collecting them longer. Especially Spider-Man. I got a shit ton of Spider-Man SH Figure Arts stuff. But I've been more impressed with Mezco lately than I have with SH Figure Arts stuff. Not that SH Figure Arts is doing bad or anything. But I think they've Mezco's been, because again, yeah, and exactly like you're saying, Darth, like that for a long time, all their figures look like midgets, and they don't look like midgets anymore. At least not the ones that I've been seeing, and not the ones I've picked up. They're right on par with the rest of your like 6.5-inch scale collection.
I believe the politically correct term is little people.
Little people. So I've been impressed with them lately. Hario says, I never thought I would hear somebody say they like a less stocky Wolverine. It's not that I like a less stocky Wolverine. I don't. But if you're going to do a movie figure of Hugh Jackman is not a short, stocky dude. And I want the figure to look like Hugh Jackman because that's what they're going for. If we're doing a comic Wolverine, then yes, I like the short, stocky look. I've got a Mezco Wolverine that's short and stocky, and I like it. I'd actually bought that when I still wasn't a big fan of Mezco, because for Wolverine, that worked perfectly. Having short and stocky, for Wolverine, it worked perfectly. That was the first Mezco figure I ever bought because it was the only one I thought, well, that style of action figure works for this character. But for Hugh Jackman like this, I want like that. The dude is like 6'2", I think 6'2", 6'3". He's a tall dude. Not 6'2", because he's a little bit shorter than Ryan Reynolds. But you know, you want a kind of tall, lean Wolverine. Ario says, was it the tin Wolverine? Yeah, it's the one I've got that I picked up here a while back is actually right here. If I can get him down without knocking a bunch of shit over. And it's the X-Force Wolverine, which I love this figure. And it works great being short and stocky for Wolverine. It's a great figure. But for a long time, it is the only Mezco I would pick up because all their figures look like that. And that's not how most characters are supposed to look. But they have, like I said, they've changed that. So good for them.
I will give Marvel Edge credit. They were able to make their likeness to Hugh Jackman a lot better than Mezco right here. The likeness, the unmasked head has a lot better likeness Marvel Legends does than here at Mezco. At least without the cow. With the cow head on, it looks like Hugh Jackman.
In this?
Yeah.
You're retarded.
No, I'm not.
I've seen the one from Marvel Legends. It does not look better than this in any way, shape, or form.
That looks nothing like Hugh Jackman. It looks like a character.
What the fuck are you talking about? That looks nothing like Hugh Jackman.
We've figured out this before. He is face blind. He cannot recognize faces. He mixes you and I up all the time. So.
It looks like they got
Jared. I need a secondary opinion. Is that worse than the Marvel Legends head sculpt?
I'm not saying it's worse. I'm saying it does.
You said the Marvel Legends was better. That means that one is worse.
I said terms of likeness.
I'm talking about the likeness to Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Here, let's see if we can get a better one. There's a bunch of different faces. Look at that head sculpt right there. Look at that face sculpt.
That does not look Hugh Jackman to me.
The fuck are you talking about?
It don't.
You are blind.
It looks like a caricature of Hugh Jackman, but it does not look like him at all. It looks close to him.
You can't have it both ways. You can't say it looks like a caricature of Hugh Jackman and then say it doesn't look like him at all.
It looks like when you
can't be both. It's got to be one or the other.
It looks like when you don't have the rights to an actor's likeness, so you make a caricature of them. It's like that.
You're telling me that profile doesn't look like Hugh Jackman?
No.
You are insane. That looks exactly like Hugh Jackman.
He did this a couple weeks ago too. So I was looking at something and said it didn't look right. It looked like them, and it looked dead on.
Look at those head sculpts. Those look exactly like Hugh Jackman.
I don't know. Pull up a picture of Hugh Jackman on Google and let's see.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it looks more like a caricature of Hugh Jackman. In my opinion,
Wolverine.
in my opinion.
Do the Deadpool 3 Wolverine too.
Yeah. It's my opinion, though, and you don't have to agree with my opinion. But in my opinion, it does not. Now,
This is one of those situations where there is arguably a right and wrong. That is Hugh Jackman in Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay?
I don't see it.
Go back to that picture.
That's the only shot that you got. I don't see it.
Look at that. Look at that head sculpt. That's freaking Hugh Jackman's face on this toy.
His face, it's squint. Look at his face in that picture. It's squint. Look at him. He's squinting.
Because that's how he looked in the movie. What are you talking about? It's literally him from the movie. Here's another picture.
It's not fair you picked a picture that looks like the head sculpt, man.
Literally from the same movie, different scene.
It's not fair that you picked a picture that looks like the head sculpt, man. That's not fair to him.
No. Oh, something throws off me about the head.
And then there's this one here. Look at that face.
Jared, you
got
that
face.
You got the Marvel Legends Wolverine, don't you?
Yeah, somewhere.
No, I'm not the one from Deadpool 3. I've got the one from.
No, I was talking about Jared.
Logan,
I know he's got the one from the movie. Is what I was asking him.
I don't know where I stuck it at, but I got it somewhere.
Okay. I don't know. It's just something throw me off about the head sculpts. At least the unmasked ones. The masked ones I like, but it's the
there's his face. There's his face right there straight from the movie. There's his face straight from the movie.
Maybe
that is dead on. That is dead on to how he looked in the movie.
Maybe they're just too plastic.
Unless you are comparing him to Wolverine from like the 2000s, then yes, he looks different. His face is now older and pudgier than it used to be. And grittier looking.
Some storm me off about the head.
Because he's almost like fucking 60 years old now at this point. So
no, it's
this head sculpt looks perfect.
See, there's the unmasked. There's the Marvel Legends. That right there looks like Hugh Jackman. That one does.
Well, it's because this is digital face printing.
Yes.
They actually taken a picture of his face, but the hair looks terrible because it's weirdly glued on, like hovering above his head.
Here's the thing about digital face printing.
Yes.
It looks really great from the front. That does not mean that the plastic is actually molded in the shape of the actor.
Okay.
Unless they actually do a full 3D scan of their heads.
Yeah.
Now, I think what's messing you up is these are like painted eyes. These are not
like the eyes are like the eyes might not be painted right. I don't know. It's just something is throwing me off where it's like I see it in the sculpt, I see it in the paint. It's Hugh Jackman. It's just something is throwing me off where it's like they got close, but it's not.
These heads, they are the facial proportions on these Mezco heads are a little squished.
Yes,
but it still looks like Hugh Jackman. But they're a little
I
squished.
agree, it does. It's just something is throwing me off on the face. I don't know what it is, but I agree. It does.
Now, in the mask. Shit tons better than the Marvel Legends.
Yes, I said that.
The masked head looks fucking awful on this one compared to these.
Yes, I did say that. I agree. It was the unmasked heads that were throwing me off, not the
Maybe
masked.
it's okay to be wrong.
I'm wrong. But I don't know. Something's just throwing me off about the unmasked heads, but I like the masked ones. I'll probably pick this one up myself.
Anyway, moving on to something else now that JP can be wrong about. You got something to say about these?
No.
I do. They're fucking stupid because next year they're getting Ultimates. Not Ultimates, we're getting Origin style Thundercats from Mattel.
Which, by the way, Super 7 did this about 5 or 6 years ago.
No, Funko did this.
Oh, it was Funko, that's right.
Much cheaper.
Yeah, because Funko was doing them, I think, because I had picked I picked up Mumra, I picked up Lino, Panthro, and what's his face? Slytherin. Slides. There you go. I picked up those 4, and they were like $15 a piece, I think. I don't know. They weren't that much.
Yeah, right there. I can see the Mezco head looks different. However, he still looks like Hugh Jackman.
Oh, here's the.
Yeah, you can still find the Funko ones. They didn't make Jackalman, but they made Lino. They made Mum-Ra, and they're cheap.
Yeah, these are $30 a piece.
$30 a piece. Next year, Mattel is going to make Origins Thundercats with articulation,
elbows, knees, all that stuff that this doesn't have.
Exactly. They're going to be
now these
just like this right here with the Casey. Yeah. You'll have hinged shoulders, single elbows that swivel. You got your hips, ball joint hips, knees, hinge and swivel knees, boot cuts, hinged pivot ankles, and ball joint heads. These don't have any of that. These are 5 POA figures. It's like, why would you even bother when these are coming out? And it was confirmed that.
Remember, these are going to be in December.
And it was confirmed at San Diego Comic-Con that, I think it was at San Diego Comic-Con, whichever was the when Mattel made the announcement, they are doing Thundercats in the Origins line.
It was San Diego Comic-Con.
So,
where,
this makes 0 sense. Why anybody would want to buy these?
Because that's where Mattel and other companies usually make their big announcements, San Diego Comic-Con.
All right, speaking of 5 POA figures that I actually kind of like, I don't know if I'll pick any of these up. They've already had 1 or 2 waves come out, but I don't know, I just like them. And that's this Mezco 5 POA stuff, which is just basically redoing 90s Batman shit.
The old Kenner figures?
Yeah. I like these, man. These look cool. And they're just, I mean, you know. The thing is that for the price point, because these aren't that expensive, they're certainly not that expensive for Mezco stuff. You can get, they're about $20 a figure. And at that price, that's cheaper than you can go pick up the old Kenner figures in good condition, or especially still in the package. You're not picking these up for $20 a piece.
Yeah.
So you're getting brand new figures for $20 a piece, and they come with more accessories.
But are these really worth $20 though?
It's like you don't listen.
You can't pick up the old Kenner figures for $20.
No, I said, are these worth $20 to you? Is what I was asking.
To me, yeah, I would pay $20 a piece.
That's what I was asking. Are these actually? Do you, in your opinion, are these actually worth $20, or would you lower the price on them since they're 5 POA?
No.
Okay.
Because they're good. They're good sculpts, and they come with more accessories than the original stuff did. Yeah. They've updated the sculpts to look even better than the Kenner stuff did.
Okay,
that's a great looking Two-Face.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
They look better than the Kenner stuff. They have more accessories.
With a lot more accessories, a lot better paint.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they look good.
You didn't have paint like that on the 90s figures.
No, you did not. They're good looking figures, man. If you like that era, which, I mean, I'm more likely to collect stuff like this than I am McFarlane's stuff, you know, which is why I like his DC Direct, animated line and stuff like that. So for me, I like this stuff better than his DC Multiverse stuff. I'd rather collect this stuff. So I think it's pretty damn cool. And then this I just had to show because it looks pretty freaking sweet, which is Haya is doing Walking Dead figures. Yeah. And this is Rick in his freaking
tactical
not Confederate. What's the name of that? It's not called the Confederacy.
I said tactical gear.
Well, no, but the reason he's wearing that is it's the uniform of that organization. It's the Confederacy.
Might be.
Coalition. It starts with a C. Coalition, Confederacy, something. I don't remember what it was. But if you've seen that series, The Ones Who Live, that's their uniform. That's their military uniform. So, damn good likeness too. Like, looks really good.
Too bad it costs too much money.
What are these going for? I think High is like, but yeah, $25.
Okay.
Yeah. Haya doesn't do really, really expensive stuff. I mean, some people will say they do expensive stuff because they're 1/18 scale figures, and people are like, that should be cheaper. Except when you look at Haya's stuff, like those Judge Dreads I have here, the level of like actual paint and detail they put into their 1/18 scale stuff is better than most companies do in their 1/12 scale stuff. So, and they're on average, Haya sells for $20 to $25 a figure.
Do you agree Haya should charge $100 though for their 6-inch scale figures? Because you're charging $20 for a 4 to 5-inch figure, but you're charging $100 for a 6-inch figure. That's like
the CRM, the Civil Republic Military.
Civil Republic Military. There you go, CRM.
But that's like a huge gap in between price points.
Yeah, it's four times the price.
Yeah,
for a 1/12 scale figure. I don't know. I haven't picked up any of those figures. However, if they give you 4 times the amount of detail that they're for that 4 times the amount of price, then I would say yes, because their figures, their 1/18 scale stuff is absolutely exquisite. It's phenomenal. Like, they're awesome. So I don't know. I haven't had in hand any of their 1/12 scale stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not.
Because in my opinion, if I'm getting a 6-inch figure and I'm getting charged $100, it better have the quality of at least a Hot Toys. And I think Hot Toys, from seeing videos like the Rambo figure stuff, they do have that sort of quality. Not perfect, but close to Hot Toys quality.
So you're saying Mezco, SH Figure Arts, Mafex, all those are Hot Toy quality?
No. Mafex,
okay, because those are $100 a piece.
I'm saying if it's going to be worth $100, it better have the quality of a Hot Toy, is what I said. If it doesn't, then it's not worth $100.
So you don't think Mafex and Mezco and SH Figure Arts are worth their price?
Mafex, I don't think they're worth $100 a piece, because how they're still just look like regular plastic toys. They should be at least, I would say at least $70 to $80 per figure, not 100. Some Mezco figures I could see be $100 because how much they put into their figures, but there are some like basic figures that should be cheaper than $100. At least in my opinion.
All right. I mean, all right.
I'm just saying, like, do you really think that?
I'm just saying, because none of those, in my opinion, Mezco, SH Figure Arts, Figma, Mafex, all those companies that hover around the $100 mark, none of them have Hot Toys level detail. Because they can't, first of all.
Yeah.
Completely different scale. You know. But none of them have that level. And here's the thing. Hot Toys don't sell $100 figures, so you can't expect a $100 figure to have Hot Toys level detail. Hot Toys sells $250 and up figures. Like $250 is the cheapest Hot Toy you can get. So, like, even Hot Toys are not a $100 figure.
Yeah.
So I don't think you can be like, well, if it doesn't have Hot Toys level detail and shit for $100, then it's not worth it. Well, because Hot Toys doesn't do $100 figures. That's why.
Well, do you think like a Mafex is worth $100, or do you think it depends on the
Yes, I've bought many Mafex, and I absolutely, my Mafex Spider-Man, my Mafex 185 is absolutely, like, I don't know, after taxes I paid like $99 for it or something. It's 100% worth it. It's the best Spider-Man figure I have, If you only have one Spider-Man figure, it should be that one. For people out there that just collect one of a character,
but should they
absolutely worth it?
But should they be $100 or no?
Yes.
Really? Because my Spider-Man, when I got it, the paint was scratched off and ruined and everything.
Well, then you should have sent it back.
I did, but
what did you get? The 185?
I got the classic one, the bright red and sky blue version. What I got?
Yeah, that's the 185. Yeah, that's the same one I have.
And the diaper piece was scratched and it was on the thigh because they painted it blue when it was red plastic. So
mine's not red plastic. What the fuck are you talking about?
The version I got had the diaper piece was red plastic and it was painted blue.
Then it's not the one I have because
the
one I have is not painted red plastic that's been painted blue. It's blue plastic. So, you sure you didn't get like a freaking knockoff?
I might have. I don't know. I might have. I like Mafex. I agree with you. Some figures are worth $100 price point, but some of them are not. Especially
here's the thing.
Because if you're gonna get, what if you get the figure, you pay $100 and you get bad QC issues with the figure, like it breaks when you open it up. Is that really worth $100 with bad quality control? Because some Mafexes have had bad QC issues lately. Some
do. Some very, very rarely, much less than others.
The QC Mafex, their older stuff, their newer stuff.
The question I ask myself when a figure is $100 is, could this figure be the only figure of that particular character in my collection? And if they were, would I be happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like my Mezco Bishop. I have other Bishop figures. However, if that was the only Bishop figure I had, I'd be fucking ecstatic. It's the best Bishop figure ever. Same thing with my Spider-Man back there. If that was the only Spider-Man I had, would I be happy with that being my collection's representation of Spider-Man? Hell yes, I would. And that's the thing that Mafex does, which is when you look at whether it's their Psylocke figure, a Wolverine figure, Spider-Man, their Jim Lee Cyclops, their Gambit, their Rogue, whatever the hell it is. Like, if that was the only one you had in your collection, and that was to be your representation for that character in your collection, would you be happy? Like, for me, the answer is yes. The shit they make is fantastic.
Yeah.
And that could be like I could have a Mezco or a Mafex Rogue figure and be like, that's the only Rogue I need because nobody else is going to make it better.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I agree.
And that's where the price comes in.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. And we need to move on because Jared's looking down like, come on, let's get on the road.
I'm about to pull a Duke and go to sleep on y'all in a minute.
Anyway, I found some cool stuff at the Disney store for Star Wars fans. I know there are a lot of Star Wars droid collectors out there. I don't know if we've got any here. But they've got a 4-pack of droids for $35, which is pretty good for anybody looking for that. They've also got Star Wars Last Command 4-pack, which I didn't even know this was being made. For those that read the Timothy Zahn trilogy back in the day, one of the greatest pieces of sci-fi fiction ever. They've got both versions of Luke. It comes with Mara Jade and this dude who I always forget his name, the evil... He's not really a Sith, but whatever he is.
He's a scientist.
What's his name? Jabba. I think it starts with a J. I can't remember his name. It probably says it here. Does it say it here?
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jabin. Joris! His name is Joris Sabath. Thank you. Anyway, they've dropped a 4-pack, Black Series 4-pack, for $99, which means you're paying $25 a figure, which is the going rate. So they've got the evil clone Luke, they got regular Luke, Mara Jade, and then Joris, which is pretty cool. I didn't even know this thing was out, but you can get it for $99 if you are a Star Wars Black Series fan. This is a cool set, throwback to the 90s, what they now call Legends, which to me is true Star Wars, but they can call it Legends all they want. Some fucking great Star Wars stories back in the day. But That's over on Disney Store for any Sith for life. I'm talking to you. So, oh, he says he's got that already. Good. There you go. Then never mind. You then. But anyway, all right. So real quick, I do want to go through some stuff here, just because I want to. And I know you, if you're on Facebook, especially right now, you've probably been getting inundated with this stuff on every freaking page you are a part of. But I did want to show you, guys, some of the stuff, because right now Amazon's got a shit ton of stuff on pre-Black Friday sales. That's pretty cool. So they got a lot of Star Wars stuff. Some stuff's okay priced. Some stuff is really, really good priced, depending on what you want. This is all like Black Series stuff. They got a ton of that. They got a ton of vintage collection stuff, which, by the way, this is the one that stood out to me. This was a $130 set right here, and has been for the last year and a half since it's been out. And they've got it at $80, which is really good if you collect vintage collection scale stuff like I do. That's a really good deal. But anyway, so a lot of vintage collection stuff on sale. You collect that. They've also got Marvel Legends. Now, here's the thing. I was going to ask you, was the Blob $105?
No. That's about what he was retail, $67.
Yeah, I saw, that was the one I saw, and I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right at all. So we'll ignore that one. That's not a good deal. But tons of Marvel Legends stuff.
The Spider-Woman Super Scroll 2-packs, like less than $20 right now.
Yeah. There's just a ton of stuff. You get MODOK for $25. There's
some of the sale figures if you have an Ollie's, you probably go there and still get them cheaper. But
yeah, if you can find them there, then yes. But lots of Black Friday deals
on Mojo. $36.
Yeah, Mojo. They have both versions of Mojo. They have the 3-pack Mojo too, for like $57.
That's damn good.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they charge Hasbro overcharged for it because they called it a 4-pack because the stupid little statue in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was. Look, $56, dude. $56. That's crazy, dude. That was what? That was $100, $110 original price.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. It was overpriced.
They called it a 4-pack because that stupid little figure.
Yeah, because that Wolverine. Whatever. Yeah. But yeah, $56, dude, and you get all 3 of those figures. Because we aren't counting that shitty little Wolverine. But they've got a lot of good deals over there. McFarlane's got a lot of deals going on. Honestly, the one I want the most is this Ben Affleck Superman, because I collect those retro series. But lots of and cheap too. They got like some $5.99, $6.99, $7.99.
Joker, $7.
Yeah. Yep, $7.99 for Joker. If you like the DC Direct stuff he's putting out, they got a bunch of those on sale. Bunch of stuff on sale for McFarlane. You got G.I. Joe, a bunch of G.I. Joe on sale. The G.I. Joe stuff wasn't as on sale as Marvel Legends and the DC stuff, but there's still some decent prices there. Certainly save you a little bit of money if you want to bulk up on your G.I. Joe collection. There's plenty of stuff there. We've got Transformers. I pulled this up just for you. I don't know if you give a crap about any of the stuff that's on sale, but they do have this, which, by the way, this one right here has been going for retarded prices on the aftermarket. And you can pick it up for $19.99 right now. This version that they came out with, they did a few of him. They did him in a battle damage. They did him in a clean look with the classic cartoon colors. They did this one. I think they've reused this mold several times.
Yeah.
And every time I look on eBay, those things are going for $40 to $50 a piece.
One that goes for like high money of that mold is with the green windshield.
Green windshield, okay.
That's the Netflix one.
So he's on sale for $20 right now, which this is a great mold for Optimus Prime. I love this.
He's sitting.
Yeah. I love this look for Optimus Prime. He looks fantastic. And even though he's in his kind of Cybertronian truck mode, that's still a really, really good look. I love that Cybertronian truck. It's one of the better ones out there. So
Yeah,
20
maybe
bucks.
look at the green window one right there.
Yeah, it's the one with the green window. It is.
So lots of Transformers stuff on sale. A lot of it's, I've noticed, kids stuff, but there's some cool stuff in there too.
Ooh, that 2-pack there with
this one.
Nope, the one below it.
One below it, the Legacy.
Yeah, because it pissed me off because they made that a 2-pack because I only want the one on the left, and I didn't want to pay for the full price because they put a G1 character with a like a stylized Prime series character.
Well, I didn't get Windsweeper. I don't know if he's worth $45 to you, but
yeah.
We got Barrage Chop Shop. Let's see, Reactivate video game inspired. I like that Storm Scream. I don't like that Bumblebee, but that Storm Scream looks cool. Star Scream looks cool. Storm Scream. What the fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, I don't know. They should come up. Now Hasbro needs to make a Storm Scream. I thought this one was actually pretty cool looking. This was a cool Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
but I mean, not for me. I'm not spending $47 on him.
The Volvo. Yeah,
but pretty cool. Anyway, lots of Transformers stuff over there. We got some SH Figure Arts on sale over there as well. So depending on what SH Figure Arts you might be looking for, I don't know, depending on what you collect, but they got some SH Figure Arts stuff on sale on Amazon.
That's a good price on Orange Piccolo.
Yeah.
That Kratos is a really good figure too.
Yep, he's on sale for $20. That's that Spin Master. Yeah, 1/12 scale. Masters of the Universe, they got some stuff on sale over for Motu. If you want to pick some up, some of it's Motu Origins. They got Motu Masterverse stuff. So a few things over there on sale.
Random
Transformer in the He-Man stuff
for some reason. Yeah. NECA's got some stuff on sale. A lot of their monster stuff.
Oh man,
NECA
really dropped the ball when they're doing like the monster stuff. They should have made it with alternate heads where they could be the original monsters and the Rob Zombie.
Yeah,
because nobody wants anything to do with the
Rob Zombie. Crap about the Rob Zombie. Super 7 stuff is kind of on sale. I mean, anything's cheaper than the $55 a piece they usually list all their stuff at.
Yeah.
I don't think it's even worth $37.99, although I wouldn't. That's probably because I'm a super Storm Shadow fan. That's probably the one Super 7 Ultimates I would want in my collection.
Except you can't pose them though.
Yeah, except I don't want to pay $38 for it because it's not worth $38. But
and it's got camel toe.
So what would you want? What price would it be worth it to you? $20?
I'd probably pick him up for $20 to $25.
Because that's what I got the Cobra Commander for was $20.
The Power Ranger down there is $25. So.
Yeah.
The Power Rangers are not bad, but they're not
they don't have any articulation.
They don't really. No.
They suck.
So Super 7 stuff. And of course they've got their Ultimate stuff. They've got some reaction stuff. They got a bunch of different stuff on sale. If you're into Super 7, go check out Amazon. These I just wanted to show off for any of you out there, which I don't know if anybody here other than myself collects 1/18 scale stuff, but if you do and you need army builder stuff, they have if you literally just go to Black Friday deals and type in military action figures, they come out with a bunch of fucking Chap May stuff. So for anybody that collects 1/18 scale stuff, Chap May is a company out of China that they just make like 5 POA figures of every kind you can imagine. They make a lot of sci-fi stuff, they make a lot of military stuff, and they're great shelf fillers for your collection. I just pulled this one up as an example. You can get like this 6-pack here for $7.99. And a lot of people who collect G.I. Joe collect Chap May because they make for good army builders. So there's a big 1/18 scale following for their stuff, and they make just kind of generic. They get sold under a ton of different names. And they get put in like a lot of times when you go to fucking Walmart, Walmart brand, when they do their military toys with the airplanes or the helicopters or whatever, the figures that come in those are usually Chap May figures. So they do a lot of stuff. So they're good shelf fillers if you collect that scale. Joy Toys got a lot of stuff on sale too. A lot of Warhammer stuff, and their Warhammer stuff is insanely expensive. Like, I would collect it, but it's retardedly expensive. They're great. Like, their Warhammer stuff, if you look at some of their Warhammer stuff, is more detailed than anything that 1/12 scale is doing. Look at that damn thing. That's a 1/18 scale figure. And if you look at the detail on that dude, it's freaking insane. However, they're also ridiculously expensive at the same time. So they've got some sales going on there. A lot of Warhammer stuff, different Joy Toy stuff. For anybody that wants to collect that. Star Wars, we've got Micro Galaxy stuff. I kind of like, I've got a handful of the Micro Galaxy things out there that have come out from Jazzwares. I like them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty detailed. I don't have a big collection because it's hard to fit those in with anything else. But they've got a bunch of that stuff on sale. And that's it. That's all I got for Amazon sale stuff. Basically, the point is there's a lot of shit on sale on Amazon right now. And actually, Entertainment Earth's got a lot of stuff on sale. Might want to go check them out and close all this stuff out. Also, Big Bad Toy Store is doing their Hot 100. So every day they're changing it up. There's different stuff on sale every day on BBTS. So I would be checking that stuff out every day for like the next week. Actually, don't they run their Hot One? Don't they run that all the way through Christmas, I think? Where every day they have like a different thing on sale. But it's their holiday thing. So tons of stuff on sale. Whether you like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Motu, whatever it is. Fucking Pops, whatever. They got a ton of stuff on sale over there. So check them out. And then let's see, what else do I have here?
So, question: was the Rob Zombie movie that bad?
Rob Zombie? What Rob Zombie movie?
Rob Zombie.
Well, okay, well let me cut that off. All Rob Zombie movies suck. The dude can't make a movie for shit.
I was talking about the Monsters movie.
Oh, you're talking about
not Monsters.
Monsters. And I refuse to watch it because he's never made a good movie in his life. Every movie, and when he first started doing stuff like with Halloween and House of a Thousand Corpses, like I gave those movies a chance. They're all awful.
And it's basically too just trying to make his wife a movie.
Yeah, he just puts his wife in everything and tries to make her the star of everything that he does. The dude needs to go back to making music because that's what he was good at.
She's Lily Monster.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't know. Y'all were talking about the Munsters, and I didn't know if it was good or not.
Because you say Munsters because it's spelled with an M-U, not an M-O.
Gotcha.
It's not Monsters, it's Munsters.
I bet JB's never seen a single episode of the Munsters.
I ain't seen the Munsters, no.
God damn it. Fucking fetus.
Well, send them to me and I'll watch them.
Anybody need a...
It's called the internet. You can look it up.
I know. I'll probably get that. Probably. Just because it's the only Sergeant Slaughter I don't have.
Yeah, it's Sergeant Slaughter. He comes with some cloth goods and he's $12, dude. Right now on BBTS.
Can't beat that.
So, I mean... a couple other things we got here. I wanted to show you guys some stuff. I'm going to start with this one here. I thought this was fucking cool. Somebody was doing some G.I. Joe versions of the Transformers, which aren't bad. He did these two. And then this dude posts on G.I. Joe stuff all the time. He does a lot of G.I. Joe custom stuff. So he did those where the heads look kind of goofy. But then he did some more stuff. I forget this dude's name. Well, it's posted here. Fairy Day Workaholic. Anyway.
G.I. Joe Customs on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yep.
I forget his real name, though, because sometimes he posts under his real name, and then sometimes he posts under his page name. But he did a different version of... These look good, dude. I would love to have these right here. Optimus and Megatron.
Yep.
versions of G.I. Joe look freaking sweet. But he's doing some killer company. He's doing Hordak, which looks awesome.
He's doing some commission work for one of the regulars of channel, Sector 2813.
Oh, cool.
He lives in Europe.
Yeah, he does some sweet ass stuff. He posts on the forums all the time, and he does a great fucking job. He's doing some killer stuff. So, anyway,
I
love that. I love that Cobra Commander.
Yeah, he does both 1/10 scale, 1/12 scale customs.
But anyway, he posts some cool stuff, and then I just thought this was a great idea. Dude, somebody took that Captain America Civil Warrior and did Armored Cobra Commander. And now I want to do this because I would not have thought about it until seeing this. That is a perfect buck to do a custom Armored Cobra Commander off of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude did a fantastic job. And he didn't do a lot to it. I mean, obviously, I'm assuming 3D printed head sculpt. The hell are you yelling at?
I just jumped. My kid was hot. One of the kids was hollering for me. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So it doesn't look like he did a whole lot to it. I mean, he added some hoses, holsters, probably a 3D printed head sculpt, and then the Cobra logo on here. But other than that, he didn't do a lot to this figure, and it looks phenomenal as Armored Cobra Commander. Like, why can't Hasbro just do that? Just do that. Just to give us something.
Because they're cheap. Because they're cheap. Or at least everybody says they're cheap.
Well, that's how they get out of it. Like, that's a great sculpt. They already have this.
Yeah.
All they got to do is add a head sculpt and some accessories.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got freaking Cobra Commander.
For some reason, they want to cross.
Yeah, they don't cross molds from the two lines.
Yeah,
they should, but they won't. Because I mean,
but they won't do that either.
You're working for the same. You're working for the same company. You think that would be? They give a pass on, like, okay, let's put.
Well, when Mattel had the DC license, everybody's like, "Go talk to your WWE guys. They're making a lot better figures than you are."
Yeah.
It's just kind of a stupid rule because you work for the same company, the branding team. You should be able to say, "Hey, we want to work together."
Well, there is kind of like in-house, like they silo inside these like companies like this. These different divisions, they'll silo and
Mattel like shot out a little bit because they were doing some of their bucks were from their Motu line that they were pulling into.
Eventually
DC.
they did it, but of course that was after they killed their Motu line too. That's when they started pulling.
Oh, that makes more sense. But
yeah, speaking of
I don't know. I like this. I want to do this. I need to find me a head sculpt, and he's selling the accessory kit right here. But that Civil Warrior figure, dude, you can pick those up on eBay all day long for like $10 to $12 because those figures are cheap. Nobody gives a crap about that Civil Warrior character. So I kind of want to do this. Paint one up. I love it. It looks awesome. So anyway, that's everything I have.
Yep.
JB, did you bring anything to contribute to the show tonight? Oh, wait, you don't have a computer, so you can't screen share. Are you going to get a computer or not?
Yes, I'm going to be getting one, hopefully. In 2 weeks, I'm going to go get me one.
This one, I forgot to put in slides, the front title page, but this has been popping up, and this thing looks so good. It's the two different versions of Kratos. You got the regular and the deluxe.
I'm going to be buying that. That's definitely on my hit list.
Oh, now, you just said you don't like paying for $100 figures.
I'll pay for this one because
you said it's got to be Hot Toys quality, or you're not going to pay $100 for a figure.
That's true. He did say that.
I did, but I like.
This is a $100 figure.
I know. I saw the price point for it. But I do like it though. And it's, how often are we going to get a young Kratos figure again, since NECA hasn't done one in years? So, and I don't think Spin Master's going to do young Kratos at all, probably. If they do, I'd be surprised. But it won't ever be as good as this. If they do.
Is that Hot Toys quality? It's got to be Hot Toys quality.
Got to be Hot Toys quality. It's got to be $250 quality for you to buy it at $100, right?
No, this is good. I like this.
But that's what you said.
Yeah. Now, I haven't been collecting any of the Warhammer, the World of Warcraft figure stuff, but they make some cool ass looking figures. These orcs, this like demonic looking orc is just. That's almost like getting me tempted to buy one of these now. Now it's $89. Oh darn! It's in that price point. It's got to be Hot Toys quality.
Yeah, I mean, because after shipping and tax, it's going to be over $100 there. So,
yeah.
That does look like Hot Toys quality, though. I'm going to be honest with you. That's fucking incredibly detailed.
Yeah, it's even got that's soft goods pants.
Yeah,
they're leather, actual like leather pants. You get all these accessories and all this gear, armor. You get the base figure, 2 head sculpts, the helmet. That's a pretty damn nice looking piece. Now, the real winner here is the camel with the machine guns.
I saw that, dude, and they were posting that. In a bunch of my 1/18 scale forums and stuff too, because everybody's like, dude, that would work perfect for 1/18 scale figures. For that metal slug camel.
It's crazy. Like a machine guns on the camel.
That thing's awesome. I haven't even seen the price point on that thing yet, though.
$83.
That's pricey. It looks cool, though. It
It
looks
is
so
pricey
cool.
for a machine gun camel.
It is, but it looks cool.
You got these alternate heads for Goku. Man, this one looks really cool. The windswept air ones. I'd be tempted to get one of these. I like when they do like the Super Saiyan with the translucent hair. So I'd be tempted to get one of those. You know the reason why the Toriyama came up with Super Saiyan? He got tired of coloring in Goku's hair. That's the reason why he made the Super Saiyan transformation have blonde hair. So he could actually not have to color in the hair. When you're drawing like manga, like non-stop, like page after page after page, like, oh, they're fighting Frieza. Look, let's just give him blonde hair.
Yeah.
We get some freaky cowboys.
Yeah. But is it Hot Toys quality?
That's a good question.
That's the thing.
It's the company that's making the knot pits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which got pulled from big, like major, like retailers like Big Bad Toy Store because of copyright issues. But other company, retailers that don't really care, they still have it up for order, and they're still working on it. And they're doing the proper pit face too. It's like it's supposedly a different company making the actual pit head, but the prototypes have them together. So it's like, kind of nice that you're working with another company to develop the same head for that. This is like a based on Naruto. What is this? Orochimaru. I don't know what the other one is. Very well, good quality. Well done. Here's the Superman everybody's talking, raving about. I have it. It's great. I just paid for my Captain Marvel. It fits in with your Mezco stuff. It's very well done. This is an actual licensed product too, so that's why they can actually call it Superman.
Yeah, it looks sweet, man. I love that. I love that costume.
Yeah,
I love that logo.
Kingdom logo is nice.
That was like the best. That was like the best super live action Superman costume. Was when they did on CW. They had Brandon Routh in that costume. It looked fantastic.
When I first saw this little video, I was like, "Does that thing light up?" And then I realized they're shining a UV light on it. It's the same one we looked at before. Let's see what we've got. One must be, and lots of.
Wait, my ears are
girl figures.
Are my ears deceiving me? Have we lost background music?
No.
Yeah. There's no background music.
I can hear it.
I can hear it too.
I hear it. I can't hear it.
It's called getting a computer.
I can hear y'all, but I can't hear the background music.
Well, if you quit talking, we could hear it. But yeah, there's been like a big rush of like these like skimpy girl figures, like clothing girl figures.
Hey, everybody's got a fetish. Come on now.
We got new SH Figure Arts of
Gwenpool. Gwenpool. Yeah.
No. Venom Gwen. And
who wants to get a Kung Fu Panda?
we got the new Dragon Ball for the new chibi figures. They were on. Oh, we didn't talk about Cyberpunk figures. What are these? These are looking. Rebel Team Customs does custom soft goods. She got a job with Jada designing the soft goods for these figures. So these are up for order now too. They're $44.99 and $29.99 for the two different figures, and they look really good. They show them off. These are almost like Mezco style figures from Jada Toys. For much less. Very well designed soft goods, good details, accessories. They look like the show. Did you ever watch the Cyberpunk 2099?
I never have.
2077, sorry.
I haven't. I played the Cyberpunk game, but I never watched the show.
But these look good. I might have to get these. I like them. I like the show. This is based on the new movie that's out now, where the Dragon Ball characters get turned into kids.
Which people are saying is not canon. It's more filler is what everybody's call it. Like it's a filler movie or show. Not a filler movie, a show like Superhero was.
What?
Some people call the show filler.
Superhero was canon.
No, it's canon. This is like Superhero's canon, but they call it filler. Like in between the manga is what they're calling it. Like it's in between the animes is what they say it is, apparently.
No, that was used for like sub stories for like in the like series. They would do stories that's not in the manga. The movies are not called filler. A lot of movies are standalone movies, not in the same universe, but a lot of this newer stuff is in universe. Now this I don't know about.
I've heard people say
everything from Dragon Ball Super going forward is pretty much well in canon, but except they redo the movies into the series, like when they did like the Dragon Ball, like the Legend of the Super Saiyan. They retold the story in the actual series. It was a little bit different from the movie, but it was basically the same story.
Yeah, that's what people are saying about this, that this is canon, but it's filler. Is what they're saying this show is.
Well, they can say what they want to now because Toriyama passed away. He's not writing anything else, so everything they can do, you can call it filler because the original writer is gone.
Yeah. They really should have just picked up where Super left off at and not do all this side stuff, really.
Well, the series is not back. That's what the thing is, what it is.
Yeah. It's like you have a series right here that you're doing, but it's not the one that everybody wants.
Now we got more Transformer stuff. This is what I've been wanting to see done for a while. They're doing Transformer action figures in scale with one another. They're doing Optimus Prime, Starscream, Jazz, Soundwave, Bumblebee, Cliffjumper, Kickback, RC. They're very articulated figures. They're in scale, look like the cartoon. It's like, why couldn't this be done? This is what the Red Label, when Hasbro was doing like the action figures, should have done. Made the figures in scale one another. Instead, they made everything the same size. So when they made Bumblebee, he's the same size as Optimus and Megatron, so he looks like a linebacker. Because you got that short, stocky build, but the height of the Optimus, it looks like you could tear Optimus and Megatron apart. It was stupid. It's like, this makes sense. Make them in scale. They're not going to be 6-inch scale, like 13 centimeters. I think it's like 5.5 inch. So Optimus will be like something like this size. I always said like it'd be really cool if Hasbro would do like a Transformers, do them like action figures and have them in scale one another, and they could even do like Build-A-Figures and have combiners be the Build-A-Figures. Come with different limbs. 3 Zeros, Starscream coming out, which I like their stylized figures. They're like, this is kind of the thing I would like to see on screen instead of like the Bayverse garbage. This is like modernized take on the characters, more robotic, more stylized, but still recognizable as the G1 character itself. Something like this on screen would look really good. Along those lines. We got the first look at the in-hand picture of the the game series Ironhide, or Cybertron game. I got the Optimus Megatron, but I'm not going to go farther than that for the game series. And we got a really cool upgrade kit for Vector Prime, which I'm going to get this because I like Vector Prime's character design, but the figure was lacking. Like right on the left, you got the original. This is with all the kit decked out. Makes them look closer. Like I have sentiment, the same sentiment a lot of other people are saying. He needed the shin guards, like covers. Some of the 3D printed kits you can get for this changes the shins to make it look more like the original, the way the character should look. Good, nice. They could have done that in this kit here too. But this is like injection molded, painted, like production style level quality stuff. This is really nice kits for your figures, and definitely worth the price to upgrade your figure. And this is something I want to show off. I had I got a piece commissioned by Kevin Sharp of 2 of my original characters, Lore and Guntia. And he finished that up, and it turned out fantastic. This thing looks, I'm happy how this worked out. Talking about the Mafex. Now this is Mafex. I know this is not your thing, JB. It's not Hot Toys quality.
Not Hot Toys quality.
Anarchy's got a question for you, Matt.
We got, even though those are very looks like Ben Affleck, but it's not Hot Toys quality. Nightmare Batman.
He's got a question for you, Geek Fusion.
What?
Anarchy does.
Why did Megatron turn evil if him and Prime were buddies? Well, watch the movie.
Yeah.
And you'll find out.
Turtle butt. And I think that's about it for. Oh yeah, we got the Clone Commander Yoda 2-pack for Star Wars Black Series.
Yeah, that thing sold out quick when it went up for pre-order Hasbro.
I'm gonna guess it's full price as the 2 full figures. 2-pack, $50. Yep. I refuse to pay full price for a Yoda. That just pisses me off. It's just no.
Yoda's half.
This is an accessory.
Yeah. Hasbro does that shit all the time.
Yeah.
But wait, if he has articulation stuff, so he's not considered a full figure?
No.
Really? I thought it doesn't matter the scale or the size, as long as they can.
It does. The amount of plastic does count. That's actually Hasbro's pricing on their Transformers. The amount of plastic and engineering. That's how they do like base things as Deluxe Series, Voyager Series, Leader Class, and so on. Same should go with the action figures. The amount of plastic dictates how much it should be.
Yeah, is Yoda not a full articulated figure?
He's not a full figure. No.
Okay. I know he's got this one's got good articulation in it, so I don't know.
Still, it's a figure this big. It's not a full figure. A figure this big should be the price of whatever the 3 3/4 inch figures are. Same level of engineering on those.
So it should be cheaper since he's a 3/4 inch figure.
Yes.
$9. Okay.
I don't know what's making that hard to understand.
He's
half the figure, should be half the price.
Yeah. I got you. I got you.
We got SH Figuarts Obi-Wan, which looks like you can configure them to be either young or old.
No, those are 2 different figures.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
No, Plastic Man does not count as Hot Toys quality. I just built him because I'm a fan of Plastic Man. If you see my channel and you know.
He really loves Plastic Man. So they're 2 different figures.
Yeah, it's 2 different figures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they just put them together. It would be pretty cool if it was just 2 parts that you could swap out to make both versions.
See, that's a whole different upper torso and arms and everything. So
yeah.
That's what Obi-Wan's got. Or the other Obi.
That would be pretty cool though if Figure Arts actually did that, where it's like, okay, you could swap these parts to make a younger version of Obi-Wan, or you can make Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan, or you can make Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan. That'd just be pretty cool. It costs a lot, but it would be cool.
I did get my guild order in. It's in the picture here.
Ooh.
Is he still available? I heard he's not selling out. Like most Origin figures, that usually sells out in minutes.
Let's see if JP is correct. Wagers? He is still currently available.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That is the first.
That's the first time in a long time that an Origins figure.
Origins didn't sell out unless they just started making more.
I think it's probably because most people are not attached to the character like they are. With.
These are still available too, which is Masterverse. Masterverse never sells out.
Mm-hmm.
This is a troop builder, which makes it very surprising that this didn't sell out. Unless they just keep pumping out Masterverse figures, because you can buy just about every Masterverse exclusive that's ever been on Mattel Creations.
Yeah. I guess because it's a character that a lot of people don't really know except the diehard Master Universe fans. I can see why it's not selling out. Unlike if it was a He-Man or a Skeletor or someone that's that's really well known, that people like, you know what I mean, like popular, like really well known, like He-Man and Skeletor are, then those sell out.
Yeah, but you would think the troop builders would sell out quicker because they usually do.
Yeah, they do. So I'm surprised that it don't.
Well, Lady Slither was a brand new character they came up with for Mattel Creations, and she sold out immediately.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's very weird. Like this guy sold out too. He's Skeletor. Like this one sold out when it came out. Just odd things. Did y'all see the Knight Rider commercial?
JB has no idea what we're talking about.
Knight Rider?
You're too young for
that
Knight
music. What was that music theme we was doing?
Oh, I don't remember that one. I was asking y'all, did you see the Knight Rider commercial I sent y'all? I'm just gonna go put my face in a quarter right now.
He literally said it too. He literally voiced it.
And he only said the words because I held this up.
Yeah. Poor JB. We give him so much.
JB, that's the Knight Rider theme.
We give him so much shit on this show.
All right,
that's the theme to Knight Rider.
You know what we need to do? We're putting out a call. Does anybody else want to come on the show? And that way JB has somebody to give shit to. Does anybody else? We're taking applications for a fourth. Occasionally fifth whenever Quinn shows up.
Yeah,
just so that JB doesn't feel like the noob all the time. Sith, you want to hop on a show sometime?
Well, Sith, you do collect a lot of toys. You're welcome to hop on.
That's okay. JB doesn't have a computer either.
Yeah. This doesn't stop JB.
Mm-hmm. I'm still here. No, I should remember that theme was Knight Rider. I'm sorry. And I've seen Knight Rider. I have.
Which one?
The one with David Hasselhoff. That's the one.
Multiple Knight Rider shows.
I know. I've seen the one with David Hasselhoff. It's the one I've seen. That's why I sent you guys the commercial in our group chat. So I was asking if y'all seen it.
I saw that when it first came out, the commercial.
Okay. All right.
There's Knight Rider, Knight Rider 2000, Knight Rider that was a Fox TV movie where the guys, it was like a Mad Max post-apocalypse series movie where his girlfriend dies and her personality gets downloaded into his car.
Mm-hmm.
What was the one they did? Was it Team Knight Rider?
That was Team Knight Rider afterwards. It only had one season, which everybody had four
different cars. It was like Voltron, except they didn't come together and make a bigger fucking Knight Rider.
They were all weaker than Kit because they showed like they tried to replace Kit one time before, and the car went crazy, like a car, and so they decided to no longer build indestructible cars. But every one of them has a weakness.
Just for life says he'll hop in on the next toy chat. You totally should, dude. You totally should.
Then they did the Ford Mustang series. It's supposed to be a continuation.
I watched the first episode of that and was like, "Nah, I'm good."
I
never watched that.
So bad. It was very bad.
Name, you just got here. Where have you been this entire chat? Where have you been?
You've not been working.
Probably.
People do that, JB.
I know. Jason Booth says, has anyone seen the new Salam's Lot film on Max? Matt, have you?
Seen what? Say what? I watched it. We talked about it like several weeks ago on one of the geek chats.
How do you pronounce that again, JB? Salams?
I said salam like a salad.
Salams like a salami?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's
assalam.
how I pronounced it. Salam like a salad.
Salem.
Salem, okay. I don't know why. I said salam like I was thinking of a salad.
Like the Salem.
I didn't know what he was talking about at first. I had to look at the comment. Oh, Salem's Lot. That's why I was like, what?
Salem.
Dr. Ben said it wasn't that good, and he said like the
It was. I liked it, but it did not. Like, the special effects were great. They made the vampires creepy as shit. There were some really great, intense scenes in there. Like, there was some cool stuff in there. However, it felt like a very condensed version of the Salem's Lot story. Which I mean, I've read Salem's Lot and Jerusalem's Lot because I like Stephen King's stories, even though I hate him as a person. He writes really good stories. I've been reading his shit for 30 years. And it was a very, very, very condensed version. And I really feel like that should have been, which it has been in the past, like a mini series or something, not just like an hour and 50-minute movie. It just really wasn't enough time to dig into that story. So that was my biggest issue with it. But I thought everybody did a good job. All the actors, special effects were good. Vampires were good and creepy.
Well, I did pre-order this today. Chosen Prime does a really good rewards points thing. I just saw I had like enough to get a $50 gift certificate, so I got this pre-ordered this for $100. Got $50 off.
Name's asking you, Jared, how's the helicopter from G.I. Joe Classified?
Oh, it's great. That was last week's show.
Yeah, that's what he was asking. He was asking how was it?
I think it's awesome. A lot better deal than the $250 plus tax and shipping for Todd's playset. This is an awesome looking Power Master Optimus Prime. I ordered. I was debating about it. Then when I seen like I had like 1,900 points in my credit and 1,500 to get you $50, I was like, I think I will. See, it looks really good. It's bigger than the official Takara one that's coming out, and it looks better too.
Ben's talking about vampires. The only vampire movie I've probably seen today was Vampire in Brooklyn. Me and my wife watched that tonight.
And this makes me think more of Power Master Optimus Prime instead of Shinrai.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I went with. I don't have the trailer it combines with. It's sold out. So I didn't really need it because I got another Power Masterpiece off Power Master Prime. I just don't really see the need to combine it because I wanted the base robot, so I thought it looked good. But yeah, I ordered that today.
Up as the base.
Sorry, that was all me.
Yeah.
I opened something up over here and it just starts playing shit.
Well, I think that's our show for tonight. And everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us. Are we doing a show tomorrow night?
Yes.
Is there any assignments we need to do?
Not derail the chat. The entire topic of the show.
Yeah.
That is your assignment. Don't derail it.
I know. I apologize for last week. It's just, with these kids.
Is there anything new that needs to be watched or caught up on? I don't even know.
We didn't really talk about Red 1 last week. We didn't talk about
Season 2 Arcane dropped. I still haven't watched Season 2 yet.
Yeah.
I haven't even watched any of that show yet.
It's good. I recommend it. It's a good show.
I don't think there's no new movies or anything that have come out, so
I've been watching anime recently too.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching.
I haven't gotten into watching Season 2 Arcane yet because I found this really good site. It's kind of like the website, but it's for all anime.
Yeah.
Tip for life said, but what about the important geek chat advice?
Geek dad advice? Yes.
Yeah, the geek dad advice. I mean, that was a good. That was a good conversation and stuff.
I didn't mind the conversation. It had nothing to do with geek shit, but it was fine.
It was It was more personal stuff, you know, away from the geeks.
Well, that's probably a chat for another time, which is fine. But when it's
I know. It's just, you know, kids and everything. Me being now a dad, so it was just one of those things I want to.
It's understandable.
Yeah, that's why I'm learning to be a dad. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. That's why I was like,
anyway, we gotta go. Matt's gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, we do. Yeah,
and we'll see y'all maybe tomorrow night. Definitely, I'll see people on Sunday.
Maybe.
And we'll catch you on
later, everybody.
Later, guys.
And I gotta find the video.
Get it.
Close it.
Yeah.
Get it.
Job finished.